Hello, welcome to Souls of Rotaract, presented by Rotaract Club of Sunrise. Collaboration with MTM, Mee Tho Matalu, with Rotaractor Teja Managala. Today, we are going to interview a DRR. He started his journey in the Rotaract a year 2018. He served as a president in the year of 2020-21, and he also served a DRR in the year 23 and 24. His journey was not stopped at the Rotaract. His journey was continued in the Rotary also as a assistant governor in the year 24-25. Now he is serving as a director in training in Rotaract South Asia MDIO, none other than Rtn Rtr PDRR Sailesh Proddaturu. Let's welcome Sailesh Proddaturu. Hello Sailesh.
Hi, how are you?
How is going on today?
Everything is perfect. Tell me.
Let's start the podcast.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to know how your Rotaract journey starts.
Back in 2018, if I'm not wrong, one of my friend Rohit Reddy, he put a post on Instagram that read, "We are hiring volunteers," and then that post intrigued me into what is all this Rotaract all about, and I was craving for some organization, to work somewhere to make new friends, and I messaged him. I want to know more about this. What is this all about? He just told me, you know what, Sailesh, this Sunday, why don't you just come to Lamakan? And Lamakan is that Rotaractor's favorite place because yes, it's wonderful. So I went there on the Sunday, and they said it's an interview. I was like, what? I thought it was something. I thought he was going to tell me more about Rotaract, and then they suddenly told me it's an interview. I was like, okay. I panicked a bit, but then I've seen a lot of organizations, so I was like, fine, let's go for it. And they asked me a lot of questions, and especially there was Shreya, who was our past president. She asked me a lot of questions, and finally, they said they'll get back to me. And a day or two later, they came back to me saying, you are selected. You can start coming to Rotaract. And then I was like, chalo, there is something good I have done. I've passed on interviews, what I thought. And I just was expecting it to be normal social work. But then once I stepped in, it was very different. Maybe we'll discuss that in the further questions.
Wow, what a nice journey. Um,
Yes.
what is the life before joining the Rotaract?
So life before joining Rotaract, you know, I was just a degree pass out in 2017, just going and coming from work, chilling with friends, and I joined one organization that time. Maybe I'm not mentioning that, but then what we used to do is after 12 o'clock in the night, we used to go to hotels and bakeries and restaurant, collect food that is going to get spoilt the next day, and so we used to collect it 12 o'clock because the restaurant is closed, and they've prepared extra food, like maybe there are extra puffs that are prepared or some extra curry that is prepared which will get spoiled for sure next day. So collect all that food and go to any railway station or anywhere where homeless people are there and then they are starving or anything like that, and go and feed them. So this is what I used to do. And then yes, I was little free, little into sport, but then had a very limited contacts circle. Normal life.
This is also very good
Yeah.
and good service also. What hotels, remaining food. serving the who need. Yeah. What are the changes that you would say Rotaract have been brought in your personal and professional life?
Well, I think Rotaract did bring up a lot of change in me. Uh, I was never a person who loved talking to a lot of people, and I think that perception has changed. I started interacting a lot. I started understanding new perspectives of life, and Rotaract gave me this opportunity of meeting people from as low as 16 to 18 years to as high as 70, 80, and even 90 years. So this opportunity, this varied experience allows me to learn a lot. And not joking, I feel the old people that we call the 70s and 80s or 60 plus, I feel they are much more younger at heart compared to our 20s and 30s folks. They want to enjoy, they want to chill. And I felt they were much more younger and lovely than our own folks at this age. So, yes, connections, people, mindsets, perspectives, lot of change. And the most important thing is leadership. So I don't think I would have gotten an opportunity in any other organization like I've got in Rotaract. Maybe at the age of 25, 26, you're actually leading a district which is 2,000 people, and you have around 50 to 60 people directly reporting to you, or in your board in the district council, and then so many clubs and club presidents always in touch with you. I don't think this responsibility I would have gotten in any other organization or any other company matters. So doing big things, learning big things, negotiating, it was like a deal. It's like an all-purpose, all full package deal of Rotaract.
Oh, nice. Um, in between of questions about Rotaract, I will ask few questions of personal. Okay.
Okay, sure. Preparing myself, but yeah, please hit me.
Who is Sailesh?
Who is Sailesh?
Yes.
Sailesh is just a young boy, not more a young boy now. Maybe some people like to call me uncle because I'm married, but fir bhi, young, who likes exploring food, loves to go to places, and is a businessman, likes to try out a lot of things, and just keeps exploring, likes talking about a lot of things to a lot of people, and like many, I say, uh, not really an expert in many things, and but then I have a little bit knowledge about a lot of things. So it's like jack of many trades but expert of none. That is what Sailesh is.
Oh, what Sailesh do?
Yes. So I am a businessman by profession. So I am into the business of sewing machines, wherein I am part of a family business which is 50 years old, and is I'm the third generation of that. And apart from that, I have my own business in sewing machine and embroidery machine threads and accessories, and very recently ventured into food and beverages, where we are, me and a few of my friends, we have the franchise of Be Creamy, and we sell ice creams and thick shakes, and people love these shakes. So that is what I am into.
Yeah, this is also new, nice, and I need to try the thick shakes.
You would love them.
I need to try.
So one thing about our thick shakes is, if you have it once, you would definitely want it again and again within the same month. So many customers. There are customers that come to me at least 6 to 7 times a month regularly. They that lovely there. You try it, and I leave more than happy.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Once you need to take me to
Yes,
there.
yes, why not? We can have one shoot there also.
Yeah. um, if you want to recall one favorite memory in the road trip.
My favorite memory in Rotaract. More than favorite, I will just say that this was the most impactful memory in my Rotaract journey. So this was exactly today is 30th of December. This happened on 25th of December 2019. So almost all 6 years back. And till then, Sailesh before that day, Sailesh after that day is very different. So in 2019, 25th of December, I remember visiting Home for the Disabled. So our club said, we are doing a service project, and they said, let's become Santa and let's visit the Home for the Disabled, and let's just distribute some toffees and chocolates and some sweets throughout. So that was my first time visiting that place, and I was there in that place for maybe 1 to 2 hours, and when I went there in, I was different. When I came out, I was different. What changed? What changed was my mindset, my clarity. I've seen people who were chained to, you know, the doors, to the windows. I've seen people who are not understanding what they're doing. For the very first time in my life, I felt happy or I felt blessed because I had two hands, I had two legs, and a brain to think. And imagine being thankful that you have all these working, because I've seen people who did not have one or more than one parts not working, and the way they are over there, they can't, they're youngsters, maybe like 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. There are 20, 30 years our age as well. They don't know if they're sitting, they don't know if they're standing, they don't know what they're doing. Literally they were chained. Even in jails you just put them behind bars, but imagine, you know tying you up to a window. It's not like they're just being tied up for like some punishment. No, throughout the day they are like that because they don't have control of themselves. I've seen a young girl whose hands were tied and legs were tied because she was hurting herself, and she does not know that she's hurting herself. She's just doing it. So that is the reason they just tied her up. Imagine, seeing that side of the world. You just feel so blessed from inside that you're thankful about everything in life. So that was one of the strongest moments of mine in Rotaract.
Yeah, I'm also feeling. In your life,
Best or favorite moment in my life?
yes, recall.
Oh, definitely December 7th, 2024, the day I got married. Favorite day, yeah, definitely.
Do you remember we are one colleagues? You know that?
We are
Colleagues, presidential colleagues.
president colleagues.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
When I was a president, you also president. Can you just tell me few how you become the president?
I became a president more by chance, I'd say. So, in my club, where we were a very small club from Hyderabad East, we were hardly around 18, 16 to 18 people, or maximum 20 people in the group. But then, whenever there were events, maybe 10 to 12 people attended on the max. And there was no president candidate other than two people who were interested. Two people who've seen a lot of events and can do events. See, again, when I mean events, we used to do 8 events in the entire year. 8 events in the entire year. And in 2019, I had a lot of attendance. Out of those 8 events, I've attended on around 7 events. So it was between me and another guy. I told the other person, why don't you become the president and I'll become your secretary. And the year after that, I'll become president. And initially that was the deal, but then suddenly that other guy said, no, I have some commitments. You only take a presidentship this year. I will take a presidentship next year. So that is how I became the president. So there was no politics. There was no discussion, there was no GBM, nothing. It was mutual. You know, you are there, you take up. You there, you take up. That simple it was.
Nice. There are two things. I also remember that in our presidential year,
Hmm.
that is in Secunderabad, sorry, in Telangana is your club. In Andhra Pradesh, our three clubs.
Three clubs.
Highest awards winnings.
Yes, yes, yes. So, see, trust me, when I became president, it was the COVID year. And in the COVID year, yes, I was sitting at home, didn't know what to do. And that is when I gave, I think, maximum time to Rotaract. So, essentially, because everyone was at home and I was able to give a lot of time, what happened then was, I had a board meeting and then I told everyone, guys, we are around 20 people and let's each one bring one or two people and we come 40 or 50 people. So I just told my board, each one bring one or two people. So my board, how much? Around 10 to 12 people was my board. And we decided, each one brings one or two people. We made a nice poster and we sent it across all our connections and all. To my surprise, this is nothing planned, nothing like that. To my surprise, to my vice president's surprise, to my entire board's surprise, in 3 days, 180 people filled that form.
118 people.
180 people filled that form, and then we were shocked. First thing is we weren't able to believe this. If 180 people actually filled the form, we went to see, if there are some errors, some duplication, something, but nothing. 180 genuinely interested people filled the form, and we were very happy. And then we came up, this is our hiring strategy. These are the questions we ask. If we understand, if they are able to give time, then we'll take them. Otherwise, no. And finally, we recruited around 85 people out of 180. We recruited around 85 to 90 people. That means around 50% of the people we've recruited, or less than 50, 40% people we recruited. And like that, my club became 108 in my year, from 20 to 108. So that is like how much? 400% growth.
Different.
400% growth, yeah. And because our club was that huge now, we were able to do a lot of events. So we've done around 120 or 130 odd events that entire year, and that is the reason I think we were able to bag a lot of awards that year.
Yes.
Before my year, uh, before my year in 2019-20, our club did not even get one award. We got one recognition because I went to Rotesh Shah. The year before that also, my club did not get any award. They just got one recognition because two people were in the council from my club. So it was literally 0, 0, and then directly 36. So in my year, 36 awards, 36 trophies, nice, big, huge,
Yes.
including awards and recognitions. So
Yes.
that is what that 1 year was. Yeah.
Either you or me. Either your club or my club.
That was definitely there that time.
In the awards time.
So at the point of time, DRCC was like, hey, why are there so many awards for these people? Just, they're coming again and again. Just ask them to stay here. We'll get all the awards and give them at once. Like, that was the situation in Guntur.
Yes, in the Guntur.
Sindhu.
Yes.
My dear mentor Sindhu's time.
What about your married life? How it happened? How you met your life partner?
A beautiful story. See, again now, Rotaract, telling you, Rotaract has given me so much. So I think this was in the year after Sindhu's year, 2021, 21-22. Manoj was the DRR, and I was the regional representative for Twin Cities, that is, yes, Hyderabad, Secunderabad. And that time, Manoj's conference was happening somewhere in JNTU, and someone, Bharat Teja from Sunrise asked me, Sailesh, it'll be great if you can do MC, be
Yeah.
the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
MC for the event. I said, yeah, I am ready to do MC because, even in Sindhu's year, conference and awards, I've done MC. In conference, I've done it with a girl, and even awards, I've done it with a girl. So I think, if there is another girl, anyone, I can train her, and, or if she's experienced well enough, we both can, do it together because we feel the crowd will engage better if there is a boy and a girl.
Yes. Yes.
So I told him, I am ready. Just see if there is any other girl who's interested, and we both can do it together. And then he said, yes, there is one more person. I've spoken to her, and why don't you come over here to Manoj's house? This was around 4 days before the conference. Why don't you come to Manoj's house and you can practice over there? So I went all the way there, and suddenly a girl comes in. So she was all wearing a helmet, and beneath the helmet as a full scarf. She is coming on her Activa. On her Activa, she came into that lane. I was like, see, I can't even look at her face. That I didn't even look at her face. And then suddenly, nicely, she opens her helmet, opens everything, and then there's a girl standing there. Like, okay, chalo. So I didn't know her. I'm meeting her for the very first time. So I didn't even know she's my MC. And then I was like, hi, you're a Rotractor, yeah, Rotractor. And then that is how we met. And then after going in, then we understood that, we both had to work together and both of us were MCs. And then we started working. So yeah, my wife will say the other ways, but yeah, she'll say, according to me, we both worked equally, but she feels she is the 90% work. I've done only 10% of work. Maybe that's true. I don't know. She's always right. So irrespective, that is where I first met her. And in that very district conference, we had a very good MC. We were very good MCs, and the people enjoyed it. And we had a lot of funny moments on stage. There are a lot of things that I just threw it on her last moment. And yeah, we had beautiful snaps as well that were covered, and that was the conference in which I became DRR as well. So all that happened when we first met. And yes, initially nothing happened, but I think 6 7 months after we met, we started meeting more, we started talking a little more, and that is how things escalated.
How you become the DRR?
How I became the DRR? Well, long story short, they told me I was eligible to become DRR first because when I was president itself, I worked in the council as a joint treasurer. So in Manoj's year, in the immediate year after Sindhu's year, I had 1 year of experience in council and I was president. So yes, my eligibility was there because I was already in Rotaract for 3 plus years. So got my eligibility, and then Rohit. So Rohit was there start to end to guide me, to help me, to kind of motivate me to take up the position of DRR because he said as a DRR you can do much more. So you've been doing so much for your club. I've by that time I'd opened around 6 to 8 Rotaract clubs
Yeah.
before me applying for DRRship. I'd opened around 8 clubs on my own, which are sponsored or co-sponsored by Hyderabad East. So he said, Sailesh, just by being a president and a regional representative, you've done so much. If you can become a DRR, you can do much more. And I like the idea of it because at the end of the day, we wanted to do something. And so his motivation, I applied for DRRship. There were another two candidates, and they said, let's go for voting. And voting happened, and people chose me, and that is how I became the DRR.
What are the key changes that you implement in your year?
The key changes that I've implemented in my year, uh, I'll be very frank. I didn't do any kind of magic. I just felt that, people have to be connected to a purpose better. One thing that I've observed was sometimes clubs are clueless about what to do. They're looking for a pathway. They are looking for a proper mission. They want to do, but they do not know what to do. And that is when I decided that, let me do something very unique, wherein there is a pathway for people to do events. So that is when I launched the 360-degree action framework. So this 360-degree action framework was like, if you can complete all the activities mentioned below, it means you are giving a 360-degree experience to all your club members. It had events from all different avenues across entire Rotaract. And then I just told them one thing, you know, you do projects of your own, but then if you do not know what to do, come refer this 360-degree action framework. You complete this, and trust me, you will be one of the best clubs. And to my surprise, more than 30 clubs, more than 30 clubs have got more than 100 points in the 360-degree action framework, and they gave a wonderful experience to all their Rotaractors. Many people actually came and told me, when we were confused of what to do and we did the bare minimum that you asked us to do, we still enjoyed Rotaract and we still made huge bonds. So giving a pathway is something that I've given. And events should be such like they remember. So the first thing is, I did not change the name of the conference. It was Fiesta always, still Fiesta, and I think it should always be Fiesta. Rhoda, who started again by Sindhu.
Yes.
We said we don't want to change it. Let it be Rhoda forever. I don't want any other DRR also to change it, because every year if you keep changing, no, people get confused. Let it fix Rhoda. Rhoda is annual awards of 3150 that should be edged in every Rotaractor or every leader from entire India. So Rhoda, Fiesta should be same. Other initiatives, other things you keep changing, but nothing else should change. And they said you should not have a district theme. So till the year before me, everyone had a district theme. I did not have a district theme. So then that is when I decided, who wants a theme? I want an action. And this was my action. This was change makers. And this is the same action that people use even today in all their photos. Many of their photos, not all, but many. In all my photos, I've made the same action. So this was, I created an action. They said, don't go for a theme. I said, okay, but I can go for an action. So I went for an action, and this is there in all photos that we have. So see, this is a C for change, and this is M, makers. So change makers is something that I really loved that year, and I've put that. And see, at the end of the day, I just feel one thing. One good thing that I've done, and one good thing that everyone has to do, is every DRR should be a very good friend to your president. If you can approach your president, if you can approach your council like you are their friend, trust me, your year will be a cakewalk. That is what I did.
You already answer for my next question also.
Okay.
My next question is, there is no theme for your year.
Okay. That's
But
good.
you place the one theme
Theme into action.
action.
Yes.
I'm going to ask that question, but you are already
Already, yes. Very
Yes.
advanced. I can read your mind.
Okay. What do you say the present upcoming leaders?
The present and upcoming leaders. See, the present leader, no doubt, Vamshi. He was my district secretary, and he has seen my entire year, very close to me. He knows everything that has happened, all the good things, all the things that have to be improved, and I think he's being an amazing leader right now. The future, the only thing that I would like to ask them to do is, it is very important for the leader to think out of the box and do things on his own. If there is nothing great that is already there, if there are already great things in your own house, in your own district, do not change them. For example, the previous example I said Rhoda, continue it. Fiesta, continue it. You know, the triple M that is going on right now, membership milestone mission, or which was initially called as power of 10 or power of 20, the same idea, continue it. All these are tried and tested practices, and if you try to implement the same practices, trust me, you will definitely succeed in your year. And leaders of tomorrow, very, very important message to you is be as grounded as possible. Talk to as many people as you can. Because at the end of the day, you know, I am not, a president might say, I am not getting paid to become a president. Your teammate or your retractor might say, dude, this is where I am, giving my free time, or this is my voluntary time. Who the hell are you to, force something on me? You get my point, right?
Yes, yes.
They'll ask, why should I listen to you, boss? Who are you? I am not paying him. I'm not giving him a salary. He's not working under me. We are here together as friends, as social beings. So try to be as polite as possible to people and be as grounded as you can. Just because you're in a higher position, you're in a higher position only in the hierarchy. That's it. But then he might be a higher position in his personal life. You do not know. So try to communicate as neatly and clearly as possible, and never think that you're above someone else. If I am DRR, it is my responsibility just to represent them. It's not to rule them. If you are a president, it is your responsibility to represent your club, not to rule your club. That is simple. So get that. You are not a ruler. You are just a representation of your people. That is my thing for the upcoming leaders.
Same thing I was done in my one of my year Rotaract year. Like
That's good.
I mentioned to my all co-members, I said that I am not a president. He is not a president. I am not advisor. He is not advisor. Nothing else. Just everyone is a member of Rotaract. We are the president who is representing and taking suggestions from the district and informing to the members. I said the same this point.
That's 100% true. This position is hardly for 1 year.
Yes.
If you see, the position is hardly for 1 year. And how many years will you hold the position? Maybe president today, secretary tomorrow, DRR tomorrow. 4 or 5 years maximum you'll take positions in Rotaract. After that, you are a normal Rotaractor.
Yes.
In my club today, though I am the, they call me for advices. I told them, I don't even want to be in the board group. I am only in the members group. I am a normal member of this club, and I want to enjoy all activities of the club just like a normal member. And trust me, the amount of happiness I get is next level.
Who is your best person in Rotaract?
No, without any second thought, it is Rohit AVV. So yes, I can definitely tell you that this person, though I hate him right now because he left India without telling me. So, but yeah, he is the person behind me, because from the time I was a president till the time I was DRR, he always had my back, and always, taught me, or took me to places as if I was his younger brother. And so Rohit AVV.
Who is your best person in your life?
In my personal life, it is my grandfather. I think the values, or the way I confidently speak or communicate, or the way I even behave, I think I have got this all from my grandfather. He's no more, but he's always with me, is what I believe. So I am what I am because of him.
Who is your inspiration in your life and why?
My inspiration in life, I mean, I might have some inspirations for Rotaract. Uh, First, I'll say Rotaract. I'll break this question. So my inspiration in Rotaract, should be, little extent it should be Ravi Vadlamani sir. He's a DG, he's done so much, and he made amazing projects. He's called the Benjamin, and his wife is a district governor. So yeah, I'm giving you hints. When I want my wife to become the DRR, she's not interested though. So, but yeah, I would love to. So Ravi Vadlamani is my inspiration in Rotaract and the Rotary fraternity. A lot of good things she has done, amazing things, and in life, I don't know. I think I have taken inspiration from a lot of things, and grandfather being the primary, and definitely a lot of inspiration from my father, mother, everyone. See, one good thing about me is I like to take inspiration even from a beggar, to a caretaker, to a driver. So no single person, lot of people, lot of things, lot of opportunities, and lot of different events that have inspired me in various things.
What is the importance of Rotary website? The people who don't know about that.
Our Rotary website is one of the best and even the worst. Best because it has so many features, worst because it is too slow. But irrespective, it gives you a lot of insight. You know, the learning center is such a beautiful tool that hardly 1 or 2% of Rotaractors are using. There are so many online courses. There are certifications that they give you. You know, so much to learn. Many people are not using it at all. I think in the entire district, I can count and tell you that hardly 5 to 10 people have more than 10 certificates. Hardly 5 or 10 people. I'm one of them. I have around 22 certifications from Learning Center, and Vanilla I know has around 18 plus certifications in Learning Center. And there are a few people more who've done it, but very few have done more than 10. So start doing the certifications. Next thing is you can connect to any Rotaract club in the entire world. That's the beauty. They might not have an Instagram page or a Facebook page. You might not know how to search. You can search by location, you can search by pin code, you can search by a lot of things and connect to them in the entire world. Let's assume tomorrow you want to do some project in maybe Philippines. You want to do a project in Venezuela. You want a project in Italy. Very easy to search for clubs, connect with them, and do your projects. Let's assume you're going to a trip to Maldives. You're going on a trip maybe to Australia, New Zealand, Sydney. Very simple. Very, very simple. You can improve your connections like that. You can take inspiration. In a recent question, what was your inspiration? I was like, go explore Rotary, my Rotary, explore the service project center, you know, be inspired, try to do similar projects. Let's assume, you want to do some good project. Let's assume, you want to go to an orphanage and do a project, but you do not know what to do. Explore the service project center, type orphanage, search orphanage, and it will show up all the Rotary projects that were done in orphanages. And you can directly select the one you like, understand what it takes to complete that project, do that project. So whenever you are stuck in projects, Rotary website helps you like this. And most importantly, so we have covered with the learning center, we've covered with the Rotary showcase, which is now the service project center. I told you about connecting to people throughout your world.
Yes.
You can manage your entire club at your fingertips. Who is there, who is not there, who is the club officers, who are the upcoming year club officers, everything. The entire district statistics are in your fingertips through that website. How many clubs are there now? How many Rotaractors are there? Everything. One thing that I always do, so I forget a lot of people's names. I forget, I generally forget names. But I know, this person, he is in Secunderabad Club, I think he is Utkarsh, but I do not know his name. I feel very awkward to directly go to him and ask, what is your name? I forgot. No. I open my Rotary, I open clubs in the district, I open Utkarsh and scroll. I can see all the members. I scroll. Arre, yes, his name was so and so. It helps for that as well. So just keep exploring, a lot to learn from the Rotary website.
Is it certification is free or paid?
It is entirely free. So there are courses. At the end, you will have a test, and if you complete the test in the stipulated time, and if you get passing marks, they will give you the certificate.
Who is the active retractor? Who is the honorary retractor?
See, essentially, Rotaract gives there are two types of members in a clubs. One is normal Rotaractors who get the Rotary ID, who pay their RA dues, who pay their DAF, who can take up club level positions, who can apply for DRR, who can do a lot of things. Then comes another category. If there are people who are really good in their service to the society, not through Rotaract, not through Rotary, in general in life, there are people who are very good in their profession and they are very good in service or in their profession and who are doing great things, and you wish to have them part of your club. That is when you ask them and you invite them into your club saying, you are amazing person, why don't you join our club as a honorary Rotractor and be with us. So honorary is when you don't need to pay RI dues to them, and you don't need to charge their membership fees. They are here because you've invited them, looking at their profession or their service background, or basically because of individuals you would want Rotary to be connected to. That they are honorary, and it is recommended that not to have a lot of honorary members in the club, and it is recommended to give honorary members only after you take a decision in the board that so and so person will be an honorary member, and once the board approves, you go to them, you get in touch with them and invite them to your club and make them the honorary members.
Did you face any bad things in you when you are in the position?
Bad things when I was in my position as a DRR?
Yes.
I don't think so, because you know there is one thing that I always do. Uh, when I was a district secretary, I understood that being a perfectionist is the worst thing you can do in Rotaract. So I always left, you know, I always had left some space for errors. In any event I do, I don't look at 100%. I'll only look at 90%. I know there will be 10% error. So because I was always prepared in every event in every year that 10% of it will go wrong, nothing bad happened to me. Even if they were bad, it came in that 10%, so I didn't bother at all. So I think it was a very beautiful journey with me putting that 10% of bad luck already in my mind as a reserve.
We have done a lot of questions. Now is the time to rapid fire.
Excited, nervous, anxious, but ready.
We have a lot of cards here. So many cards. Let's see what the answers will be. Come out. First one. Favorite food?
Burger and Korean food.
Favorite place?
Himalayas.
This is a tough question. Everyone feels it's a tough question.
Okay. Favorite Rotaract Club, Hyderabad East.
You didn't see the below.
Okay. Can you read the question?
Favorite Rotaract club instead of your home club?
Rotaract Club of Thane North.
Third eye?
Rotaract Club of Thane North.
Tanya North.
Thane North.
Oh,
It belongs to my favorite person, Mahanand from 3142. He was the guiding inspiration behind my presidentship. We are still in touch, and that club does amazing things.
What about 3150?
Favorite club in 3150 other than Hyderabad East? Well, I have a lot of clubs that I have started, so I'll skip those as well. Then I think it should be St. Anne's. They do amazing things, and this year especially, I love the way the team is working this year. Quantity of projects or quality of impact? Well, after I became a Rotarian, I understood the importance of impact. But then in Rotaract, what happens is in Rotary, there is a meeting every month that all Rotarians should mandatorily attend, and that is how they stay in touch. But in Rotaract, we do not have monthly meetings in our district. There are hardly clubs that meet every month mandatorily. So at least in Rotaract, I think quantity is very much has more importance, because we feel that if you meet more, you can do more. So quantity of projects, quantity is very, very important. Quality and impact will automatically come if you start meeting more.
Favorite movie?
ये जवानी है दीवानी.
Hindi? Telugu?
Hindi. Telugu, tough question. Khalija.
Kaleja. This is also one of the tough question.
Okay. Who is the secret superstar of your council? Vamshi.
He know everyone. Secret.
It's a secret, Anisha. She was my club president. She was a president when I was a DRR, but secret you told, right? She wrote a lot of my speeches. She did a lot of back-end work that I was supposed to do. So yes, she is the secret superstar of my council.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? Nenu Nuvante. Don't ask me to sing.
This is also norm. Okay.
Can you read it?
Best advice you will give to the Rotaractors?
Best advice, stay in Rotaract for 2 to 3 years to understand the true essence of Rotaract and attend as many events as you can.
This question, not for present, upcoming.
One thing the next DRR must never do: change what is already good in the district. So stick to what are the best practices of the district, and most importantly, be very transparent in accounts. Do not mess with the district accounts. One thing you would change if you could redo your Rotaract journey. I don't think there is anything that I would want to change if I would redo my Rotaract journey at all. I think whatever has happened till now, it was wonderful. Maybe I would try to impact a little more people, and I did make a few. I'll not say enemies. I'd say I did make a few people who might not like me because of certain situations. I think I would have reworked on them.
I given you few cards.
Oh yes, yes.
Can you please pick the cards and show to the screen?
Okay, so I don't know what they are, but please save me. Yes, these are the various cards that you've given me. I can't see them. It's like this for me. Okay, what do I do?
Just pick one of the card.
Okay.
Yeah, just look at the question.
What are the best projects on Rotary areas of focus you have said? So it's called environment. My best area of focus. The best project that I have experienced or I have done in environment is lake cleanup. So Triple W, Waves Without Waste, was one of the initiatives when I was DRR, and that has been carried out in the next 1 2 years as well. And the amount of satisfaction you get removing all the plastic waste and the biodegradable waste from the lakes, and you are collecting it literally. You collect huge piles in front of you after 2 3 hours. Very satisfying to see. We feel very happy that the upcoming people who come nearby do not have to smell all this, and the fishes are happy, everything is good. That was my one of the best projects in that area of focus.
Next question. Favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday, I would love to go to Dubai, do skydiving there along with my wife, but she doesn't like skydiving, but I'll force her to do it. So Dubai.
Best Rotaract memory instead of your DRR year?
Okay, so this was in Rohit's year. So in Rohit's year, what happened was we did COTS, that is, not COTS, DOTS, District Officers Training Seminar, and he said the venue is Narsarapet. So all Rotaractors from Hyderabad traveled all the way to Narsarapet to do DOTS, and then that journey, that event, and the fun we had, the beach we went, that was one of the best memories in Rotaract till now. I'm really looking forward for such road journeys even more.
One word of your DRR year?
Amazing.
One word of your life?
One word,
Of your life?
adventurous. In my personal life, I also got engaged before my DRR ship ended. So, lovely here.
Who is the soul of RI District 3150?
During my year,
Yes.
I don't think there was one soul, I think multiple, because, collective effort it was. You take Dikshit, you take Ashok, you take Vamshi. Vamshi is always there. Nikhil was there, Swarup was there. All these people were beautiful souls during the entire year. And I don't think without these people, anything that is happening now would have been even possible.
One last and final rapid fire question.
Last, okay, interesting. One superpower you wish you had during your DRR year was the power to remember each and everything that I saw in each and every person that I met. Because, yes, that is something I really, really want.
This is a great podcast. It was happened without knowing the time.
I swear. How much time is it?
It's around 1 hour.
God, I hardly can remember 15 minutes. I am thinking we're talking from 15 minutes literally. One
Yeah, I
hour.
too. I also this.
Wow, very good. Okay, a
It's
lot of
around
insight.
1 hour, and it's a time to end the last two questions.
Okay. ఎన్నో మళ్ళా 2 questions అంటున్నావు. కానీ
What is the advice you will give to the new Rotaractors? I mean, who joining now and
all
present
the
Rotaractors?
Rotaractors who are joining or who want to join are in your first year. You will not understand the true essence of Rotaract unless and until you spend 2 to 3 years in Rotaract. My thing for all of you is, don't think that in 1 year I'll learn everything and I'll do everything. No, it'll not happen. It's been 6 7 years I'm in Rotaract and I'm still learning every day. Every day you will learn something new. So give yourself 2 to 3 years of commitment that you will try to understand Rotaract and then join. You will enjoy. And if you ask me what is more important, service or fellowship, I will say if you are connected well enough, if you know many people, if you want to meet a lot of people and do all that, you will automatically do service. You meet new people, you exchange ideas, service is done, service will come. You will find ideas to, do service to people. Service is not about just giving money. Service also consists of giving time. If you can give your time to people, there are a lot of issues you're solving as well. Service is not about money. Even a rotractor with who has very little money as pocket money or who is not able to give any money at all can still do service with your time and your efforts. So enjoy Rotract, stay for minimum 2 3 years, understand what it can offer to you, then bring in more people.
Last question is, instead of people, who inspire more?
I think my biggest inspiration I have drawn from a lot of movies as well. See, books I don't read, sorry, but movies. I see a lot of movies on leadership. I mean, like leadership, I mean to say Leader. The movie Leader is on leadership. There are many more movies like that, and which I take inspiration, draw my inspiration from. A lot of characters in these movies that I draw inspiration from, and movies, they inspire you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, precious time with the souls of Rotaract. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sailesh.
Thank you so much, Mr. Teja. Very lovely to have you over here, and it was lovely to answer all these questions in front of the camera. Though this is my very first time, I hope I was able to do well.
You are doing well. Oh, I need to ask about my thing.
Hey, come on, this is your idea. So I am talking to a camera, not to a person. That was the hardest part. The only thing I can see in front of me are three circles. Basically the three cameras of this iPhone he got, and it's not that pleasant of a thing to look at while talking, but it's okay. This is a podcast, and I'm supposed to do it. So yes, hi three holes.
Okay. Thank you for watching Souls of Rotaract, presented by Rotaract Club of Sunrise, and collaboration with MTM, Mee Tho Matalu, with Teja Munagala.